Yo guys, welcome back to LeadFoot TV. It's been a long time since I've filmed anything. I think it's nearly been 6 months now. So basically, if you follow me on anything, I've took a little break to try and focus on getting my R32 finished, and it's back on the road now. So yeah, I thought I'd finally return and do a video. So yeah, I'll show you where it's up to and where I've got with it. So here it is in all its glory. The last time I did an update on this, I think it wasn't even in primer, it was like literally in bits. Basically what was happening was I was widening the whole car. So all these wings are handmade by metal. It was cut all the way down here and then down there and pulled out, and then I welded some plates in. I've put the vent in there as well. It is all metal work under there. The back's the same, so that has been widened and is all metal underneath there. I took a little bit of a different route with the car. As you can see, it is quite different to a lot of R32s, especially a lot of GTS-Ts, because most of them go for a GTR front end, don't get me wrong, the GTR front end looks great, but I wanted to do something a little bit different and kind of just embrace the fact that it was GTS-T. So I have kept the GTS-T bonnet, as you can see, GTS-T front bumper as well. The wings are modified GTS-T wings. The lip is a GTR lip. It's basically because it was the best looking lip that would fit the GTS-T bumper. So that has been modified to fit a GTS-T. As you can see, I've already scraped it, which is really annoying. So yeah, that's GTS-T front bumper, GTR lip. The reason I kept the GTS-T front bumper was because I really like the fog lights in the front. So I've kept the GTS-T front bumper with the fog lights, just because it's cool. Just something a little bit different. I wanted to try and keep some of the GTS-T alive in it. So yeah, I've kept the GTS-T bumper. The side skirts are from a GTS-T Type M, so they are the original GTS-T Type M side skirts. They took me absolutely ages to find a set. They were, oh man, God, I went through 3 different sets of skirts before I found a set of these. These were the original ones I wanted, and then I settled for like 3 others that they just weren't quite right, and I just couldn't settle on them. And then I eventually found some, so they have been modified to fit my arches as well. So I had to, because they're plastic, I had to heat them up and bend them out. All the other skirts I had were fiberglass, and I really didn't want to put any fiberglass on the car if I could help it, or as little fiberglass as possible. So yeah, GTS-T Type M skirts. The spats are GTS-T Type M as well. So yeah, these pieces are from a GTS-T Type M. The wheels are Barramundi design wheels from Japan. They're Barramundi 11s, I think the model number is. So yeah, 3-piece split rims. They were very expensive. We had them actually left over from my old business. We used to use them on a EK Civic. So they are quite small for Skyline. These 16-inch wheels. So normally on Skylines, you'd be running like 17s, 18s. The reason I went for smaller wheels was partially because I already had some, and I just quite like the look of that mid-90s, yeah, like tuner cars with chunky tires on. And I just thought it looked really, really good. It kind of reminds me of like the old E30 M3 Evos and stuff like that, with the small split rims and the big chunky tires. And I quite like the way it looked. So yeah, that was partially why I went with them. It was just handy that I already had a set in that size as well. And yeah, the back end. So we've got the spoiler is off an S14, a Zenki spoiler, I think it is, or a Kuki. Oh god, I don't really know. It's off an S14. I owe credit to my friend Luke for suggesting that, because I was really stuck with a spoiler choice and I couldn't think of anything. Everybody seems to go for the GTR wing with the gurney flap on, which, I'll be honest with you, looks really good, but I just wanted to do something a bit different, so I've gone with this S14 wing. It didn't fit 100%. I've had to like modify it quite a bit to fit it, but yeah, it's a bit different. It's got quite a nice overhang on the back. The exhaust is just a cheap eBay exhaust. I just felt a bit of a fraud driving around with a standard exhaust after all these modifications. So I bought a cheap eBay exhaust off a company called Gravity, but it fits really well. It fit perfect. All the hangers mounted up perfect. Didn't have to modify anything. Came with all the gaskets, the bolts, and it sounds really good. So I'm quite happy with that. It was a cheap eBay buy that was kind of like a temporary fix, but actually I think I'll probably stick with it because it's a lot better than I expected it to be. So yeah, that's where I'm up to with it at the moment. We've just been to Cars and Coffee in Liverpool in it. That was the first meet I've ever been to in the car. And on the way back we picked up a manual gearbox because it is still automatic at the moment. So yeah, we've got the auto gearbox in there still. But yeah, like I said, picked up a manual box for it today, which was awesome because I've been looking for one for quite a while. And yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Engine's all stock at the moment still. I have got an intercooler for the front, but I'm planning on changing the plenum on the intake and stuff so that we can so that I can run the intercooler pipe up the side without having to cut through the chassis leg to run the intercooler pipes. So that's the plan with the intercooler. Look how shiny that bonnet is. I polished that bonnet to absolute death. I was on it for like days and days trying to get it flat. So it looks so shiny in the camera. It's actually paid off. But yeah, that is where I'm up to with the R32. It's good to be filming videos again and have something interesting to film. So yeah, that's where I'm up to with the R32. I will do a garage update as well and show you where I'm up to with all my cars, because everything's changed since I last filmed. I don't think I have any of the cars that I had when I last filmed. So yeah, the Ignis is gone, the Micra's gone. The only thing that's still here is a Skyline. I will do an update. I have got another car that's replaced the Ignis, which I will do an update on. I'm quite excited about doing it because it's a bit of a return to my roots. It's a Honda. I've not had a Honda in a long time, so yeah, we'll do an update on that. But that's where I'm up to with the R32. I will definitely be doing some more updates now that it's back home. I'll be honest with you, the whole process of getting it back from the body shop was an absolute nightmare. I'm not going to go into it on the internet, but it's been hard work getting it back here. And now that it's back, I'm definitely going to do some more videos and keep updating everybody with what's going on with it, a bit better than I have been over the last few years. So yeah, there's a lot to do. I've got the intercooler, a few tuning bits I want to do. There's the manual swap as well. I want to change some of the interior, the seats, the steering wheel, things like that. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like if you have, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.